Welcome to the WarZone. Our next match is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. When I close my eyes.
Good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of tonight's live Raw event. And Pittsburgh has gone completely crazy for the Super Bowl.
Well, we've seen those two wrestle before.
Not me, King. The Steel City's in for a treat tonight, and I can't wait to get started.
Oh!
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind. He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match.
Uh-oh, Cena cannot take his eyes off of Batista.
He reversed it.
Cena is quite full of himself, but I would think he would have some brains.
It's going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these two genuinely hate each other. There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure.
Let's hope Cena doesn't tap.
Kill somebody
What?
up daisies right.
Oh!
You've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR. It sure does.
Oh!
I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
Whoa! Boom!
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something. I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up. King, you're as crazy as a big boom. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is.
Uh-oh!
So,
or not.
It's going to turn out, JR. Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE, but you've got to have a guess, right? I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself because all the same.
Oh! Rey Mysterio tried getting involved, and John Cena does not like that.
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away. What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greats, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. That went nowhere. What a counter!
Oh!
The stars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it. It's what they paid this.
Oh!
And they're getting their money's worth tonight. They sure are, JR.
Uh-oh!
The stars are earning their paycheck.
Wee-haw!
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
Oh my gosh! Batista kicked out!
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight. I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent. And there's the tag. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight. Well, he can do this until the cows come home. But that's not going to
Neck breaker!
I'll tell you, King, I've got no earthly option. Climbing up the
Uh-oh!
It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
Kick out!
We're seeing another phenomenal performance here by the straight-edge extremist CM Punk. So hold on. What does straight edge mean exactly?
Uh-oh!
It means that Punk has decided to enjoy life without the use of drugs or alcohol, King.
Oh.
And it's a choice.
Oh, good job, Ray.
Wow. I never thought me and CM Punk would have anything in common.
Another submission on Ray.
Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar on the SmackDown roster. That's an easy claim to make, JR. Mysterio only weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket. Well, you stop it. He's 165 pounds and 5'6". He might be on the smaller end of the spectrum, but that doesn't diminish his ability. If you say so, JR, I still think Mysterio should hit the yellow brick road and get himself back to Munchkin Land. Oh, there's the reversal. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR. Well, from my perspective, he's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end. I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this. Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Don't tell me he's about to do what he's about to do. And there it is. He's got the STFU locked in.
Rey Mysterio's out of the match.
Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
Oh! Another? Woo!
I think he's got every right to be proud. Well, you know what they say, JR.
Leg breaker. By the way, this is our main event.
John Cena's got a heck of a fall ahead of him.
Oh!
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing. What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match. Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King? No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you. You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
Cena's on a rampage, for crying out loud.
What you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars. You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE. We're not talking about running a ball down the field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition. It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. This is raw action at its finest.
Cena went for the STFU, but it was a rope break.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Oh, drop kick. We'll be back after this break.
Nothing.